It was a little lackluster in comparison to what I thought it was going to be, or maybe what a lot of us thought it was going to be. But I thought Terrence won. I thought it was a close fight, but with him pulling out the rounds in the latter half of the fight, and especially the 11th, 12th round, I thought he for sure, without a doubt, secured the victory. And that guy's got a tough style. In today's boxing, it's like a popularity contest. If you don't have the most followers or something like that, people think you're a bum, and that's just not the case. So even with that guy not being like a superstar, he's got over 300 wins in the amateurs. That guy's a killer. He's a monster. And so I was happy for Terrence to be able to move up to a new weight class and secure another big fight like that. And I'm happy for everything he's got going. I'm in full support of it.
Also got Lara and Garcia on the card, Danny Garcia on the card. What do you think about that fight?
I think that's a great matchup. But Danny's my guy. I got a lot of fam in Philly, and but Lara's my guy too. And I've been knowing, so I'm just excited. Get in there, let the bell ring, roll the dice, and see where the chips fall. So I'm happy for both those guys. Even at this stage in the career, still getting big fights. I'm happy for them.
How's the relationship between you and Halo? You guys had an interesting press conference here in Beverly Hills, and then you seem to have finished in good terms after the fight.
Yeah. At the press conference, people get competitive, they talk, but when he pushed me real hard, obviously that pissed me off. I'm a fighter, so I'm sure even a lot of you with the cameras, if somebody come up and shove you that hard, you're gonna come back at them, And so, but we settled it. Even after the fight in the ring, he apologized, and we shook hands, and we did it like real men. That's what it's about. So, there's still a competitive tension between us, I'm sure. At least on my part, there is. But at the same time, he respects me and I respect him. And as long as we can, keep our hands on ourselves or in our pockets, I'll do the same.
Caleb, with the talks you've had with PBC, is Jamal Charlo next for you?
I don't know. Not right now. Nothing's next for me right now. Right now, what's next for me is September 14th against Trevor McCumbee, and that's where my focus lies. And nothing happens without getting my hand raised in that fight. And so I'm not really focused on future fights or what's next for me. That's a good question, but as of now, I don't know.
How would you assess the current state of 168 for yourself specifically, considering you already fought the two top guys?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a great spot, and on top of that, I feel like the super middleweight division is hot. A lot of names being floated around, and it's a prompt time to be a super middleweight. So,
you say you're a fan of boxing. How would you like to be part of the Real season? They had the first international tournament. Event here in LA. How would you like to be part of a Real season in the future?
Yeah, they put on a great event. Turkey did a great job. Me and my wife had a lot of fun. I'm sure a lot of y'all can guess that I'm a big Eminem fan, especially as a kid, coming from the trailer and just everything, with my life. I'm like, man, this dude knows exactly what I'm going through. So he's been a big inspiration for me and let me know when I was a kid, like, man, if he can be a part of rap and be that good and be who he is, then I can be who I am and I can be big in boxing, So, but I'm with PBC, I'm with Al, I'm with Luis, and right now we're handling business and making great things happen right here.
What's your favorite song of Eminem? What's your favorite song?
I like his older stuff, but there's too many to choose from.
What would it take for him to walk you out?